Action! Hello everyone, we're back with more Making History Good Worse America with Carl, Havoc, and Bane as I was doing the introductions. Say hi folks, we're starting. So, last left off,
we ruined everything.
Things happened. Austria just went all out on the Balkans. So did Italy.
Balkan hegemony.
Just as they've always wanted.
Hey, as Evan, you guys actually... Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about Call of Duty.
Every time
I had a point that I want to
Bane,
make.
I feel like my computer freezes and I'm like, oh shit, why did it stop talking? And it's no, just Bane just stops abruptly.
Yeah. I had that problem too.
Sentence, it's just done. Yeah, it does happen. Especially with Bane.
Austria. We have conquered all of Serbia, and Russia did jack fuck all.
Yep. Russia
Dumbass Russians.
Oh wait.
Oh well, you see, they had to deal with the Great Turkmen Rebellion.
Yeah, them blasted Turks.
So yeah, what generally is going on in the world here? Because I'm too lazy to watch the other videos, and I kind of just jumped in here.
Well, first of all, as of this recording, the only one video has gone up so far, so nothing really has happened.
Oh, okay.
There was a revolt in Venezuela. Who the revolting
Funded
guy?
by Germans.
Yep, who the revolting guy came in and took power, and then I went in and crushed it and made him my puppet. And then...
Oh, fantastic.
Italy declared war on Greece for reasons I don't know, so the Balkan League went and joined Greece against Italy, then Austria and Germany went in on Italy's side, and now we have the awkward borders that we have now.
Wow, they've done a bang up job of actually capturing the Balkan Peninsula there.
Italy even took Crete too, so wow.
Come on. Look at them. Go Italy.
The Ottomans have been fallen as per usual. And
and I'm sure the Austrians are like, alright, anything that looks remotely Ottoman, destroy it. Payback, bitches!
Sure. Let's go with that.
Oh, come on, you have a couple angry Austrians in there.
Destroyed.
What?
Okay, Bane now is actually cutting out.
Am I actually cutting out?
You do sometimes.
Says something about destroyed or something?
Never mind, the joke died.
It's just not there anymore, man. I don't feel it.
I wonder something. This is a legitimate question of speculation. Do you think that Kim Jong-un has banned Homefront in his country, like the game? Even though it's about killing North Koreans, North Korea conquered the entire world. I think he would be happy with that.
The thing is, I don't think they have any video games over there from the West.
Well, yeah, I know, but do you think they'd be proud of that?
No.
If that game was allowed over there, I would tell you this right now, he would use it as a way of saying, yeah, that's not even a video game. That's actually how it happened. You're playing a simulator. That's all how it happened.
Yeah, we're importing food from America. They open up one hamburger shop. It's just McDonald's shipped in.
Yeah, they fucking... Yeah, you know, we discussed this, I think, well, not us, but me, Nick, and Solus, when we were doing this with Nick earlier, we talked about frickin' Homefront. Why does this fucking game keep coming up? The game is so stupid!
Carl
the multiplayer was fun.
Carl's very calm today.
Well, I mean, somehow, okay, the world goes into economic crisis. Somehow, out of all the countries in the world, North Korea weathers the storm. And because
it's because they're
so
absolutely
economically
isolated.
good, because they're so
No.
economically well off. South Korea is just like, oh yeah, let's just reform Korea, and then they somehow gain hegemony over China. They take over Vietnam, all this wacky bullshit, and then they invade the west coast of the United States. Eat my ass.
It's absolutely stupid, but when you think about it, they're completely economically isolated.
Doesn't mean
Don't
that in the
forget
world
that-
economic
don't-
crisis
guys.
happened, they'd weather the storm.
Don't forget that the main reason that they took over America in that video game was because EMPs.
Yeah, but how would they even gain access to that technology?
Russia, China.
No,
You know, if
no,
they
not even
EMP
Russia. Not even Putin would throw them a bone. Putin's not even throwing them a bone now. He's in
Putin's
championship.
like, I don't want these crazy ass cats in my neighborhood.
That's the ridiculous thing about any movie or video game that has us being invaded by land, is that we are in effect a country that is so militarily petty that if we actually did get invaded, we would nuke the other country immediately.
No, I think
Actually-
World Conflict got it right.
There is actually a emergency protocol for America. There's actually an emergency protocol in America where if we're ever invaded and we can't take it back, we nuke ourselves. And every
I know.
person.
I've said this before
Yeah.
as well. I know this. We are to drop at least 50,000 nukes across the United States in strategic locations, so the fallout will kill everything else. And Russia has a similar directive if they're ever beaten in a war.
No, they nuke the
bother?
world.
Why wouldn't you be
They
like,
don't
"Oh,
nuke
fuck it, we
Russia, they
lost"?
nuke the world.
What, Havoc?
That's the stupidest thing. You're just like, oh, we lost. Time to throw a hissy fit and kill everything. It's like you're playing a board game and you just flip the table.
Yep.
Well, essentially that's it. But I mean, you deny your enemy all that land they conquered. Propaganda would be like.
Well, deny them of what? You've already fucking lost, you idiot. I mean, you're
But
basically
the
just being an
propaganda
asshole.
effect to the people is that you won't have
Propaganda
to,
effect. Everyone hates you now. You're a fucking asshole. You killed your own people.
What do you mean? They're all dead.
What propaganda is that? I mean, no, just other people. It's just like, what an asshole. We better help out, kill this dick.
Well, honestly, if you poll Americans, the majority of them would say they'd rather die than live under someone else's rule. And you know what? They're probably
I
telling the
wouldn't
truth.
have a
I
problem
don't
with
know.
that.
Putin seems to be kind of cool.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, Putin's not a fucking dick. I mean, at least now that they're capitalists, you have something to work for. It's not
you
a
go on
fucking
believing
disaster.
that Russia's all freaking fluffy
I'm
little bunny.
not
we
gonna
never
say
said
I'm not
that.
gonna say Russia's amazing, but you know it's better than getting fucking nuked.
I don't know. I kind of don't want to
Russia's
live
not
under
amazing, but
anyone
it's
else's
better than
domination.
getting
Thank
nuked.
you very
Havoc
much.
2015.
You know, the problem with any country...
Havoc for president 2016.
The problem with any country coming in and invading
Part of
another
Havoc
country
Party.
and winning is the problem that we've had throughout all wars throughout history, is that there's going to be at least until you control a country for like maybe 3 decades, you're going to have rebellions up the ass. And so that's
Well,
the whole thing about trying to
Please, hang on a second.
maintain
That's a good
control.
question. If let's be honest here, if it's say the UK, for example, that gets invaded, taken over, they're already heavily oppressed. They don't give a shit.
It's very
You live in
dependent
France,
on the
Bane.
people you've actually. It depends mostly on who's actually the government you've ousted and how you treat these people.
Yeah, if it's a peaceful occupation, really barely anything can go wrong.
Peaceful occupation. Tell me an occupation throughout history that has been like legitimately peaceful.
I want to name a few, but a lot of them are pretty.
German
popular.
annexation of Austria.
That was an annexation, not an occupation. The Austrians wanted to join Germany.
Peaceful.
Oh, that is not an occupation. In fact,
What?
after the war, the powers were deciding whether or not they'd let Germany keep Austria, but then they were like, all right, never mind, Austria can just be its own thing. Because, I mean, The only difference is their dialects. They're essentially South and North Germans. If you're an Austrian or German, I'm sorry, it's true.
Pretty much same accents, kind of like how Ukrainians and Russians have pretty much the same accent and pretty much same lifestyle.
Yeah, one's just been culturally deprived of any sense of self-worth by the other.
No comment.
I know, no comment, because we've already had this conversation, Bane.
Fight,
Well-
kiss, kiss, kiss.
Okay, so you're saying then, if Iran invaded the United
No, I'm
States, you would prefer to live under the Ayatollah?
Wait a second, Iran?
then
Oh
die.
hell no! If a freaking somehow a Middle Eastern country manages to take over America, which I honestly don't even see them taking over a fucking second nation, or if there's even such thing as a second. I can't see
I
that.
haven't-
I mean,
I haven't seen a Middle
they
Eastern
would kill
country
each other.
annex the other in a while, not since Saddam. They're more liable to kill each other than us.
That was the lamest annexation and occupation in history.
Oh, Kuwait.
I got
yeah.
Kuwait, guys. I don't owe them any money now. Oh shit, the war came and I lost. Now I owe everybody fucking money.
God,
God
that was one of the worst things we did is kill Saddam. That was a fucking mistake.
Sudam.
Or Saddam, whatever,
Did you
however you want to
say
pronounce it.
Saddam?
Sudan.
He didn't come from
Sudan.
Sudan.
Saddam Hussein.
Well,
Sudan.
okay. Every time we ever get every time we get a guy out of power in the Middle East, and then turn a completely somewhat stable and order in, it has order there and shit, we end up basically causing a jihadi wonderland.
Oh no,
Whenever
yeah, no,
we
yeah.
get
Like
somebody out of power.
the hardline dictators kept things in line. The fucking jihadists were afraid of them, and in fact, under Saddam, like women were going to college and shit. It was great. Iraq was fine. Why the fuck did we invade?
Because
Well, I wouldn't say it was
Oil.
people
great.
wanted
Hashtag
to.
oil.
Because we need a fucking scapegoat. We need an excuse to get over there and
I
get our
don't think the
fucking hands
Kurds
on
would
Middle Eastern
appreciate you
politics.
saying that it was great under Saddam.
Okay. Except
You know the
Kurds.
funny
Kurds
part
are
is,
fucked.
hang on a second. You know the funny part is, there has been fuckloads of proof that the whole 9/11 thing happened because of fucking Saudi Arabia. So why didn't we invade them? No, we gotta go to Iraq, the one place where they weren't
Because
connected
Saudi
in any
Arabia's
way.
fucking rich and capitalist, and they have oil. Duh.
Iraq says,
Did you not understand this yet? We're
Well-
buddy, chummy, because we buy like the majority of our oil from Saudis.
All right. To be fair, before we go down the rabbit hole of making Nick's video way too political, is that we first attacked
Yeah, I just realized
Afghanistan. That made more sense. The Iraq thing didn't make sense. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, so why would we even
Alright.
try to go into Afghanistan after the Russians botched it?
Well, the Russian invasion of Afghanistan was a debacle.
It
Because
was
we-
their
we-
Vietnam times 10.
We supported everyone who would come to kill us later to fight the Russians because it was the Cold War and the Russians can't win anything. Is our philosophy, at least. And then after that, it became, when you support radicals fighting Soviet invasion and put the radicals in power, turns
It
out
seemed a good
the
idea at the
radicals are put
time,
in power.
basically.
No, see, the problem with what we had, our policy during the Cold War was that we'd support regimes that were conservative, that, it's the kind of conservative that Hitler would approve of, as long as they're not communists. And so when the Cold War ended and there was like no big atheist bad guy really for a lot of these jihadis over there, they're like, oh shit, well, now who do we hate? Oh, of course, the Americans. And the
The
thing
guys
is, too,
that gave us everything.
the Middle Easterns are kind of inept in their understanding of socialism because they have a lot of
Give
countries over
Carl's
there.
address so that anyone who's hating him because of the anti-Russian and anti-people in the Middle East quotes, just here, I'll put the link in the description.
Bane. Let him finish his little
Just kidding.
speech.
I have no fear of anybody. And no, but I was going to say that. I honestly lost my train of thought now.
Not knowing anything about socialism or something?
Oh, right. Like, did you know that according to Muammar Gaddafi, Libya was a socialist country?
It was? What
See,
kind of
this is the problem
socialism?
with them. Islamic socialism.
Okay. It
See,
seems
this is the
Air
problem
quotes.
with them over there in the Middle
Revolution is
Eastern,
defeated.
these Muslim majority countries, when they go socialist, they honestly don't understand the concept of socialism. According to everyone who created the concept, thought eventually you needed to be atheist for it to work, and they're like, oh no, we'll just try and blend the two concepts, and at the end of the day, they're more capitalist than socialist. Middle Eastern politics are some of the most inept, ass backwards, ding-dongy fucking politics I have ever read about or studied.
You can't have a theocratic socialist government. It's
Shut
already
up,
biased.
About, we have one in France.
It's already biased.
We have one in France.
Well,
What
no,
the fuck do you-
theocracy.
you're not theocratic.
It's Catholic theocracy.
Oh, leave the Catholics alone, really.
No, Bane, that's a fucking line, you know it, because you know they're appeasing the
Yeah.
shit out of the Muslim immigrants.
That's a lie. You know it.
You know the Catholics are not getting unfair treatment.
Oh, no. You're right, I'm full of shit.
If anything, the
I mean, I'm
Catholics
not
and
gonna lie.
Protestants are still killing each other.
Even I'm uncomfortable with how much religion has seeped its way into our own constitution over the years.
Constitution.
Even though it was.
Wait, you like
Legal
freedom?
system?
He's a terrorist. Kill him. He's a terrorist. He wants freedom. Mommy, he wants freedom. He's a terrorist.
He hates Jesus. Get him.
I think right now
He's
Nick is
one of
over
them
there,
Arab lovers.
and he's just shaking his head right now.
He's just
No.
steaming.
I'm proposing
It's
my
just
next
like your-
move. I think I'm gonna invade China and bring back the Qing Empire.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that sounds like a plan. What's all this green in China? Is this Japan?
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, one of those is also, isn't it the Chinese Republic? One of those in the south.
Further down the south, yeah, nationalist China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait, do the Brits still have a chunk of, do they still have Hong Kong somewhere around there?
Yes, they still have Hong Kong too. And
Yeah, you gotta go reverse World War II on them and go island hopping and just take everything Japan owns.
Damn you Mongolians! You tear down my shitty wall for the last time!
Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is China doing? Look at this. They have isolated territory inside Russia.
That's because
What is this shit?
That's area under control of Russia.
It's complicated railway zone things that
You know, back in the good old days, where if a European country said you did something, you
Railway
quit.
zone.
yeah, you give us
Yeah.
railroads where basically I
Oh,
guess Russia and Japan were kind of splitting up Manchuria.
That reminds me. You see all that big territory east of the Urals? I don't know if you know, but there's a metric fuck ton of railways out there built during the Cold War. But Putin's modernizing all those.
Good for
Yep, all
them.
through there.
Keep calm and hail Putin.
Well, the reason they exist is to carry ICBMs.
Putin can lick my
So
bang.
Putin is modernizing his thermonuclear grid.
GG world,
Yeah.
it was nice knowing you.
We got something better than nukes.
I don't think Putin's gonna go nuclear though. I doubt it.
No,
The
he's
worst,
not
the scary
that
part
stupid.
is he's been defensive. He hasn't actually been full on offensive yet. This is defensive Russia, keep
He's
in
not
mind.
stupid. I mean, I can see why he's worried. He has NATO nations on his doorstep. Poland's part of NATO, and they used to be Warsaw Pact.
Yes, and they they left it, and they did leave it, and they're allowed to leave it.
Well,
Yeah,
in all
they
fairness,
are, but they're just
the
worried Putin because he's like losing any sort of superiority he has
I'm
in
sorry,
Eastern
Putin.
Europe.
I didn't know you were there for the signing of the Warsaw Pact, and I didn't know you put in a secret protocol that says, "Oh, by the way, if you all decide you want to leave the Warsaw Pact, we're allowed to treat you like garbage."
No, if you leave the Warsaw Pact, Soviet Russia comes and gets you back.
I thought you weren't Soviet anymore.
I mean nationalistic, paying no attention to the Russian anthem. By the way, that Red Alert ship is the best thing ever.
Red Alert song is good. Or the main menu theme.
Oh, have you seen the part where Putin went to the Egyptian, like he went to an Egyptian meeting and they played the Russian anthem, and it was so, like, the way they did it, it was the ultimate fuck you to Russia, because it was so bad. They destroyed the anthem.
Did they? What they do to it? How do you cock that up?
I don't know, but they did, and
Was it
so
just
bad
a really
Putin
bad
had
singing of it?
No, it was the really bad, like, musical instrument playing of it, and it was so bad. It's just, Putin was pissed. His face was priceless. So, hi,
sorry.
KGB, how you guys doing?
Is that bad? Rocky. I don't want to watch Rocky. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, my name's Rocky Balboa. You want to fight about it?
Rocky, no one gives a shit.
Oh, hey, I mean, why you gotta talk like that? What'd I ever do to you?
Nick, is there an option to send Rocky Balboa to go fight the Russians?
I think it might be a hidden event right under the one where Germany sends Lenin.
See if you can appoint Rocky Balboa as the Minister of Defense.
I'm gonna be honest.
Somebody make that into a movie and make it a Michael Bay film where he has to use dual machine guns, please, and add Aryan Jesus.
This game doesn't mention leaders for the most part.
Oh, fucking Iron Sky. I need to watch the first one.
Oh, dude,
First one
stop
is really
talking about
stupid.
Iron Sky, Bane. For the love of God, you neo-Nazi fuck.
Bane really, he really is a neo-Nazi. Just move over everything.
I'm not.
Just shuffle your way on over in Germany. They're probably in France too. You can find them. There's probably some league that wants to bring back Vichy France.
What are you talking about? There are neo-Nazis in Russia. I don't think they understand what the fuck Nazism is.
Yeah.
There's neo-Stalinists in Russia. Have you seen that?
National Bolshevism?
Yeah,
It's where they literally take the Nazi flag, the one with the red, with the white circle and the swastika, replace the swastika with a hammer and sickle. It's a real thing, I tell you.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing then.
We will marry Hitler to Stalin, damn it. We'd ship them. We'd ship them, damn it.
That reminds me of the bullshit theory of the combination. The